Good evening. Thank you for joining us. First on News 2 at 6 o'clock, the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board has begun rolling out new weapon detectors in schools.
These new devices are more sophisticated than the detectors currently in use. News 2's David Hamilton here with more on what these do differently to protect students.
Michael, Sylvia, at the demonstration, officials said the goal is to not only ease the flow of students in the morning, but also keep weapons off of campuses. These are the new weapon detectors that will begin popping up at a school near you.
Well, anytime we can increase our safety measures to ensure we're doing everything we can to keep our students safe, it makes for a more trusting environment, and we want our families to trust that we're doing everything we can to keep our students safe.
These detectors are being put in place to combat students bringing guns to campuses. East Baton Rouge Parish schools found more than 10 guns on students this school year alone, including 2 at Woodlawn High. In January, the school was placed on lockdown after a student managed to sneak a weapon past metal detectors. A month later, a student in a wheelchair bypassed security by hiding a gun in his chair. As you can see, these new weapon detectors do not detect when you walk around with any metal objects, such as a microphone, your cell phone, or a belt.
I would say as you're breaking through the plane, it's going to be scanning. You're actually like a bag of water to the system. It just sees that something has walked through, and it's looking for different shapes of weapons, the metallic, nature, and then also the density of that metal.
As I come through the metal detectors, this time again with a weapon, it goes off. The weapon I had was not real, but authorities say it matches what the detector is designed to identify. Every school in the EBR has either walk-through or wand detectors. These new weapon detectors require students to remove binders, laptops, umbrellas, and eyeglass cases before walking through. They can keep their backpacks, and the machine specifically points to where the weapon is on a person's body.
As students are walking in, our goal is to have them move at a free flow or as close to the pace of life as possible to try and minimize the disruption to their school day and their teaching and learning. And so as they're walking through the system, it's scanning them and it's looking at their person and also into their belongings, looking for threatening signatures.
The detectors cost the school board around $100,000 each and makes the process of letting students into school easier, an effect the Woodlawn High principal is already seeing.
Because it makes everybody else feel a little safer. It doesn't put as much strain on everybody, because we do have some teachers that we're having to weight issues of picking up kids that put everything in their backpack, having to switch up personnel. This way, it makes the job a whole lot easier.
We want you at school, but you're here to learn and not engage in activities that will require you to bring a weapon. So the decreasing of the number of weapons as a result of having these devices is huge for us. And we hope that students understand our effort is to keep you safe, to maintain a certain level of order and decorum in our schools so you can learn in a safe environment and be successful.
Superintendent LaMont Cole says the plan is to first introduce the new detectors in high schools and work down to the elementary schools, and that some schools will have both new and old working together as they roll them out. Sylvia.
David Hamilton, thank you.